11/11, 11th of November 2025, an extremely auspicious day. My intention was to come out into the forest with the shruti box and record a live, I suppose, an energy clearing. Some correlate today with a portal. Many of you have been feeling into different energies and shifting patterns and feeling into a different way of connecting with yourself and your environment. And lo and behold, not the minute, but the second that I left the house, it started to rain. And I thought, well, this is another, just a rainy day, but it's just another moment where a point of surrender. It's like you have exactly what you need. You have everything you need. And I suppose what guided me to share the message today about, the inclusiveness of the shruti box. I had been speaking to somebody about it early in the day, the story of the shruti box and how it came into my life when they'd asked. And I said, I feel there was a time where lots of things were sort of swept away from me. And the thing that was recovered was the shruti box. And out of all the instruments that could have been recovered, the shruti box that I had only actually bought that day from a charity shop was the thing that was returned to me. And it's been a really, really strong, I suppose, an anchor, an echoing anchor in a way that sometimes we want to collect more things, we want to better ourselves, we want to develop our skills more, there's so many things. We're programmed this way as humans, but we're also being trained to strive to achieve more, to not fall down the steepness. It doesn't look that steep, but you could really injure yourself. Talking about tools, I used to have some pretty good walking boots, and I don't at the moment. And even the boots that I have, they have been like amazing for 2 years, but the tread on the end, the bottom's not very strong. It doesn't have a very good grip anymore. So I'm wearing wellies that are also not very appropriate for this terrain, let's just say. So I will try not to fall down. If I do, maybe in 5 years' time this video will be recovered. Oh my gosh, see, words are like envelopes, they trigger something. I know that I spoke about recovery earlier on in some other video about recovering ourselves. But let's not go down that trail just now. Let's continue with Shrinu, like to listen. This speech, the Vak, listening to ourselves and what is expressing through us. And I'm not talking about words here. Words are important, but there's something that it's a little bit more. There's a deeper power there, let's say it. There's a deeper power that's communicating through us all, and words can be pretty, let's say, disruptive, because there's so much meaning attached to words that our minds, exactly like not even a minute ago, maybe, when I said the word recovery, my mind jumped. It jumped like the monkey from branch to branch, and the focus is gone. But with this instrument, the shruti box, and what I have spoken about to people who have inquired about it, I feel like there's something so significant when I work with the shruti box and the voice. It is extremely natural, and it is like two rivers coming together, and it's that purity of water that flows through it. I don't have to think about what I'm singing. Yes, there's some things that come through, that have come through before, they're coming through again. But it's actually this sound that time and time again, it amazes me. Today I was also going to bring the stand for the camera, which of course I didn't bring, so excuse me. You're getting loads of like close-ups, which are maybe not that lovely for you. Which makes me kind of, I was thinking about this, you know, the different ways people make videos on YouTube, and some of them are really raw like this. At some point I know that I will probably fall on my backside. That's life. We can't wait for the perfect. And it's beautiful, some people make some videos that take quite a lot of time and skill, and that's lovely. It's really cool. I'm at the point, in the moment, I like this. It's more natural for me, and I like being out in nature. I find if I am to set up and sit and make a video, I overthink things. You've got more opportunity to stop and re-record, and life isn't like that. And this shruti box, this sound, we all have a unique sounding energy within us. It's our energetic blueprint. And quite often we're not getting to discover that because there's so many layers that are covering us all the time. All the time. But we have a haunting inside of us. There's something that echoes within. And this is why this channel, this business that I have is called Echo Well. It's because it's about echoing well. It's about maybe just stopping for a moment and really feeling into what is that sound inside? What is that? How does it feel? And if it doesn't feel good, what can we do? It's not about bypassing with this toxic positivity. We hear a lot about that. But our minds are really powerful tools. And we will, there's going to be different videos that we go into, but we go into. And, over time you can journey with me if you want to, dip in and out of videos. Witness me falling on my backside maybe from time to time. Core strength, like, our bellies are like so intelligent. They talk about them being our second brains, and actually it's so much easier to eat chocolate cake and go to the gym and keep parts of our body toned up. I'm not going on to another branch here with the monkey mind, but there's just so many facets to well-being that it's pretty impossible, it feels like, to juggle it all and to maintain it all. And I certainly had times where I jump into something for quite a long time, and then something knocks me off, and then I go back to it. And it's the same as anything. If we're learning a new anything, if it's a language, you're repeating the same word, you're repeating the same sound syllable, or I had to record something with my voice the other day, and I have a script written out. And then how I realised to speak properly from something that's written is actually, I'm not sure why this is now gone all bright. We don't want that. Our default mode rather than our switched on mode. And we have this in our ways in life, that we have different hats we put on. And there's different personas that come out depending on who we're around. Naturally, I feel so chilled at the moment because I'm like, I don't have any of my normal stimuli, preparing for that to kick in again. But we need these times where we can just turn the pressure down a little bit, so we can actually clear a wee bit of space within so that we can notice what we're putting inside. And sometimes we don't need to put as much in as what we think or what we perceive. And this thing with the Shruti box. Okay, so one of the things that I love in my life is that I work with therapeutic sound. It's something it's journeyed with me for a long time. I've dipped in and out of hosting public sessions, some one-to-ones, and I've loved exploring the different sounds, which at different times with different instruments will call me to work more with them. And sometimes that depends on species, and it's the same for us. There's different places and spaces that call us for different aspects, things that will push us to learn new things, and other places that we feel really comfortable with that once upon a time were quite challenging, and they're not anymore. These wellies also have holes in them, and they get soggy. So it's just these sorts of things that you can equip yourself as much as you can to the best you can, okay? But at the end of the day, you make the best with what you have. And I mean, yeah, I have other instruments that I work with, but the Shruti box, I suppose, it's teaching me a lot at the moment about listening and being at one. Not in like, I'm so at one right now. No. Being at one with what is in the moment. There's this sound that comes out from this bell. It's a drone sound. And it's simple, but there's so many different harmonics and tones. And it's like that for us in our lives. We have this flow all the time. And there's so many possibilities that can arise out of that. And a lot of us love a bit of risk and a bit of danger and a bit of spontaneity, but even if we can get complacent and we can get stuck in comfort. Maybe because it's a place that we thought we when we arrived there and we want to achieve something, but then after time it's okay, well, the word boring. I spoke about that the other day. If it's boring, why bother? But maybe it's just that thing's not challenging you in the same way, or maybe it's just time to take a different route. I mean, in this forest, I took a picture of it, of course, but there's a crossroad, which I'll speak about in a different video. And this is about really trusting your intuition and your own integrity. Well, we're not going to speak about it just now. The sound of the Shruti box. The sound of your essence inside. I'm going to journey with the Shruti box in some ways. I don't want to share it just now because, I'm coming to the end of the woods soon, and I feel like we've kind of explored some things today. And the journey with the Shruti box is something I have to journey with as well, and share with you if something arises that may be inspiring to share. But the point is, after nearly 15 minutes, is that you have enough already. There's something in your life where you think, it could be something really creative. Because we're creating all the time. People go, I'm not creative. Yes, you are. Every day you're creating. You're creating through conversation. You're creating through navigating yourself through the day. Creativity is not just about dabbling paint and creating music and la la la. It's a massive landscape, and you're creating all the time. And wherever you are in that process, there's this humming is great, but there's this hum that's with you all the time. Whatever the hum is, it's there. You have to let it, just be with it. Just allow it to be what it is. And that, I think, is what I'm trying to say about the Shruti box. Is there's this sound already there, humming. And it meets you where you are. Not to judge yourself. And sorry, I'm laughing at something that I just think if I tell you what I'm laughing at, it's going to really spoil the video. Maybe another day. Yeah, so listen to your own sound. Listen to what's calling you and hum with it. Just, I mean, it sounds cheesy, but the sound. It's a beautiful sound. We can all do it. So humming your essence and allowing it to meet you where you are and to meet you on your journey. And by doing so, something will strengthen through the coming together of those two aspects. Okay, I'm going to bid you. Just like, wow, this is the best. Like, I love this. Echo well where you are. Like, seriously, allow yourself to express because as we know it, life comes and goes. And whatever you're scared of starting or doing now is going to be way more scary when you realise you've let a year, 5 years, 10 years go by. That's more scary. That's more scary. All right, I'm sending you lots of love from Scotland and the Highlands. Bye.